Hi everyone. I've been picking up on a very specific kind of energy lately, and I know this message won't resonate with everyone, but I felt really pulled to share it. My intention is that whoever needs this will find it, and that it brings you some clarity or confirmation for whatever you're going through right now. While I was meditating and journaling this morning, something I do often when the inspiration hits, I kept sensing an energy that keeps looping back around you. It feels like this return is happening mostly on an energetic, psychic, or psychological level. In their mind, this person keeps revisiting you. There's a strong feeling of nostalgia attached to it as well, which tells me this is someone from your past who's connected to an older version of you, a version you've already outgrown. That doesn't necessarily mean they can't rise to meet you, though. In fact, the main message coming through is that this energy will continue circling you until they elevate themselves. Only then will they be able to truly connect with the version of you that exists now. It feels like you've been sensing this, too. You're very intuitive and sensitive to energy, and you've noticed this presence coming back around, even if you aren't emotionally or energetically available to engage with it. I kept seeing clouds in my mind, gray skies, maybe that means something to someone. I also heard the word chosen, almost like you see yourself as spiritually chosen or on a unique spiritual path. On the other side of that, it feels like this person may regret choices they've made, whether it's a path they chose or even someone they chose, and that regret is part of what's pulling them back toward you. But the purpose of this circling energy isn't to reconnect right now. It's to force them to look inward, to change something within themselves so they can grow into a version capable of meeting you where you are. I got the name Trisha for someone. I'm going to start shuffling the cards in a moment, but I want to share one more thing I wrote in my journal. The energy that keeps circling back has something to say. I'm pretty sure that's going to end up being the title of this video. As I was recording, a call came through, which doesn't usually happen. Sometimes during readings I'll get random calls, almost like sending a signal out into the quantum field draws things back toward me. You might experience something similar if you're creative or when you're deeply focused on yourself, your energy becomes magnetic, and people seem to feel it and reach out. This part is a bit of a side message, but I feel strongly guided to say it. Stay focused on your mission or purpose right now. Your energy is meant to be concentrated. I did a reading recently about themes for 2025 and what to expect going into 2026, so if this is resonating, you might want to watch that afterward. What's coming through here is that you are meant to be focused on something specific, and as you move in that direction, you might notice things popping up, energies, people, distractions, even literal phone notifications, trying to pull your attention away. But if you keep going, you're going to build momentum that leads to exponential growth in the direction you actually want. The challenge will be resisting the pull to slow down or dim yourself for people who sense your rising energy and unconsciously cling to it, especially if they aren't entirely comfortable with this powerful, magnetic version of you that's emerging. I keep hearing the word caution, almost like you might notice certain people around you making you feel as though you need to slow down, second-guess yourself, or pull back from something you're moving toward confidently. It's as if these energies arrive just to make you feel uncertain, like you should be more careful or hesitant. But the message coming through is to keep listening to your soul and continue stepping into this version of yourself, no matter how others react. What's interesting is that I didn't originally realize these insights were connected, but I can see now that they are. The person whose energy keeps circling back to you might still be knocking on the door of an older version of yourself, one you've outgrown, while you're fully stepping into something higher. When they come back around, their presence may show up as a distraction or something that subtly tries to pull you away from the path you're walking now. It's not necessarily intentional, it's just that they're still resonating with a version of you that doesn't exist anymore. I wrote down the message: connect with your highest timeline and let others meet you there. That feels crucial. You've been guided into a higher timeline, a more expanded version of yourself, and you're finally revealing that version more boldly and more beautifully than ever. People are going to respond to this in all kinds of ways, often without realizing they're doing it. Some may subconsciously try to pull you off track, distract you, or make you shrink just enough to fit their comfort zone, because they're used to a smaller version of you. But if you stay focused, if you keep your momentum, your purpose, your drive, you're headed towards something you've wanted for a very long time. Your energy is building, and everything in your life is beginning to shift because of it. Right as I said that, the Lovers and the Ten of Swords came out, and that combination pulls this message into something very specific. Always trust your intuition and only take what resonates, but it feels like someone senses, on a soul level, that you are stepping into a powerful, harmonious, deeply aligned romantic connection, something soulmate level, twin flame level, or simply profoundly right for you. They can feel that you're aligning with a new timeline in love. And this new romantic timeline is intertwined with the higher timeline you're stepping into for yourself. It's as though this transformation had to happen within you first. You did it for you, but as a result, you're now attracting a deep, meaningful romantic connection that matches this upgraded version of yourself. For some of you, it could be someone from the past. For others, someone new, or someone who's already been in your life. You'll know how it fits. What I keep hearing is pulling, almost like you can feel this new love timeline pulling you toward it, even if you don't know exactly who the person is. You just know something big is coming. And the person from your past feels it too. They can sense that you've finally closed the door on the version of yourself they used to know, and that you're stepping confidently into something better. It's waking them up, literally or metaphorically. They feel the shift inside you, the shift that says you're choosing yourself fully now, choosing a love that honors you, choosing a connection that cherishes you in ways they never did. And it's affecting them. It's making them restless, prompting them to consider taking sudden action or reaching out in a dramatic way. With the Emperor and the Three of Cups showing up, I'm seeing celebration around you, people gravitating toward you, admiring you, rooting for you. You're being adored in a way that feels new, refreshing, powerful. I saw red lipstick for someone, symbolizing brightness, vibrancy, magnetism. You're drawing eyes without trying. You're stepping into a phase where people notice you, where your energy fills a room. And with the Emperor here, there's a very strong, confident romantic counterpart entering, or already in, your field. Someone who matches your energy, someone who elevates you as much as you elevate them. This feels like a spiritual, grounded, awakened masculine energy, stable, hardworking, communicative, funny, emotionally present. Someone tall might be relevant for some of you, but the main feeling is that this person meets you where you are now, not where you used to be. I keep seeing someone who appears very tall, and while that might be literal for some, it also feels symbolic, like you feel taller, more lifted, when you're around this person. There's this sense of mutual elevation between you, an energy that's unmistakable whether you've already met them or they're about to enter your life. I also saw the number 1212, which can symbolize mirroring, reflecting each other in the best, most aligned ways. The energy between you feels incredibly uplifting, magnetic, and balanced. If you identify as a divine feminine, this message seems especially meant for you. I'm picking up on a strong connection with an awakened divine masculine, someone you didn't expect, but who feels like a high-level soulmate quietly waiting on the edges of your life. It's as though you always sensed them, even before you knew who they were. This person mirrors your soul, your drive, your passion, and your purpose. What's unique about this divine masculine is that they allow you to soften. Their presence naturally brings you into your feminine in the most beautiful way. You've spent a long time learning how to balance your inner masculine and feminine energies. That transformation has been incredibly powerful and has aligned you with a higher timeline, one that now intersects with this romantic connection. It's important to acknowledge how much strength and independence you've cultivated. You've learned to support yourself, pursue your dreams, and show up for yourself with resilience and determination. You've proven you can carry both the structured, disciplined side of yourself and the intuitive, creative side. But the reason you feel so gently soft around this divine masculine is that, even though you can do everything for yourself, you don't have to with them. Their masculine energy is grounded enough to support you energetically, which lets you relax. You get to rest. You get to be in your playful, creative, light-hearted feminine energy without constantly switching back into that internal masculine role of monitoring, organizing, protecting, and driving forward. Being with them feels like you can breathe and simply be. Meanwhile, someone from your past is feeling this shift. Even if they don't consciously know about this divine masculine, they sense it on an energetic level. Even if you haven't fully met this new person yet, your past connection can feel the timeline you've stepped onto. They can feel you pulling your energy back from them. And it's affecting them deeply. With the Ten of Swords energy, they feel your shift. Even if you haven't spoken in a long time, even years, they could always feel some part of your openness toward them. But they're realizing that space is gone now. You're no longer available to them energetically, and it's driving them a bit wild. It's waking them up at night, making them think about you, wonder about you, obsess over what's changed. There's an emotional ache there, almost agonizing at times, and it's happening because it's pushing them to confront their own growth. It's nudging them to level up if they want any chance of reconnecting or meeting you again at the level you're now operating from. Of course, many divine feminines might not want anything to do with that past connection anymore, and that's entirely your choice. But the energy is clear, someone from your past is feeling the loss of your availability very intensely. They're waking up at night, thinking of you, sensing that you have finally closed that door. And for them, this realization is coming almost suddenly, as though they didn't expect you to release them so fully until very recently. You were once completely open to reconciling with this person. It was as if you had left a door wide open for them. And on some level they could feel that. But now that you've grown and stepped into a higher version of yourself, you're no longer emotionally, psychologically, or energetically available to anyone from your past. It's like you finally released the thread you'd been holding, the one you were hoping they might eventually pick up. Letting that go has allowed you to fully focus on who you're becoming, this awakened, empowered version of yourself and the beautiful romantic path that's unfolding for you. This shift has been a major milestone in your healing. I also keep hearing the word therapy. Some of you might be doing traditional counseling, but for many of you, the healing has come from your own personal, non-traditional forms of therapeutic work, writing, creating art, journaling, deep introspection, emotional tools you've discovered on your own. Whatever it is, it's been helping you uncover the root causes of old patterns that once kept you energetically open to people who weren't truly showing up for you. Because of this internal work, whether guided by a professional or done on your own, you've gone through a rapid transformation, especially in 2025. This growth has aligned you with a powerful new romantic timeline. And someone from your past can feel it. They sense that you've genuinely closed the chapter with them, that you're no longer emotionally available in the way you once were. It's as if they had already let go on their end long ago, but still expected you to keep holding yours because they knew, deep down, that your connection was special and might be something they'd want to revisit someday, without putting in the effort themselves. Now that you've dropped your end for good, that possibility has slipped away, and they can feel it on a deep, almost energetic level. This realization is pulling them out of their head and straight into their heart. It's hitting them in a way they can't ignore or rationalize away. They try to tell themselves they should be able to release you, but every time they attempt to let go, they find themselves circling back. I even got the name Ryan for someone. They weren't showing up for you in the real world in the way your energy required, not because you were demanding anything, but because the quality of your presence naturally calls for care, reciprocity, and real support. They weren't meeting that standard. And now that you've completely shut the door, it's actually pushing them toward a moment of clarity, forcing them to see what they want and what they need to express. There's something they feel compelled to say in order to close out this unfinished contract between you, no matter what happens afterward. I keep hearing the phrase "I love you." For some, they may have never said those words to you at all. They had deep feelings for you, and I feel you may have shown your feelings for them as well, if not directly, then through the way you spoke to them and interacted with them. It was obvious to them that you cared, but they never openly shared their own emotions in return. They didn't give you the same level of honesty or vulnerability. What I'm picking up now is that their spirit is pushing them to finally tell you that they love you, or at least that they have very strong feelings they never made clear before. I keep seeing the number 2121, which can be a sign of mirroring, almost like their energy is trying to line up with yours. Whether or not you want to move forward with them again, their spirit won't feel settled until they express what they've been holding in. They need to say it in order to close out this cycle on their end, almost like finishing or redefining a soul contract. What you choose to do afterward is entirely up to you. You might reopen the connection, reshape it, or simply move on. But for them to be free and at peace, they have to be honest with you about how they feel. I keep hearing the number 3 connected to timing, possibly the next 3 weeks, or more strongly, the next 3 months. Within that time frame, it seems likely that they'll reach out because the emotional pressure they've been carrying is building to a point where they can't hold back much longer. If this resonates with you and you do want to hear from this person, I've created subliminals that you can use to manifest your desired outcomes. My Break No Contact subliminal has helped so many people attract communication from someone they want to hear from, whether it's this person or someone else from either the past or present. I've received so many incredible stories. Some people said they listened just once overnight and someone who had them blocked for 2 years suddenly unblocked them to reach out. You can try it free for 7 days through a trial on my Sound and Soulful Subliminals app, which has over 1,500 reviews and a 4.9-star rating on the App Store. There are more than 140 subliminals in the app for all different areas of life, plus you can create custom playlists and choose from 10 background sound options. If you're not specifically looking for contact from this person but want to step into your divine feminine flow, connect with your inner goddess, and manifest from a powerful aligned state, I recommend the Magnetic Feminine Energy Subliminal. I'll leave all the information and links in the pinned comment below if you're interested. I'll pull a few last messages for this reading. The Queen of Wands reversed came out, which surprised me, followed by the Hanged Man. It feels like the masculine energy from your past is trying to free themselves, or is in the middle of freeing themselves, from a feminine energy who is extremely jealous of you. This person comes across as cold, harsh, and the complete opposite of you. It feels like someone around them is very closed off emotionally, while you, in contrast, are open-hearted and supportive. This person tends to criticize others for following their dreams, whereas you naturally encourage that kind of spirit. You're a dreamer yourself. The energy coming through suggests this could be a romantic feminine figure, but it could also be a friend or family member, someone in their life who has had influence over them. What I'm feeling is that they're finally beginning to see this person clearly, and I keep hearing the phrase bad advice. It's as though this feminine energy led them in the wrong direction regarding you, and they're now realizing she had her own hidden motives, jealousy being one of them, especially jealousy toward you in your High Priestess energy. It's like she tried to imitate the natural glow and magnetism that you radiate without effort. She attempted to recreate it through surface-level things, appearance, perfectionism, or subtle manipulations, but no matter how much she twisted things or tried to cast illusions, she couldn't replicate what you embody so effortlessly. This masculine from your past seems to be waking up to the truth about this person or situation. There's a sense of regret for the way he may have treated you, whether he pulled away, went silent, or even cut you off, because he listened to that misguided advice. I'm seeing a clear break or distancing happening between him and this feminine energy, a setting of boundaries or a disconnection. With the World card, he appears focused on trying to reconnect with you or reach you again in some way. That's what's coming through in the energy. If this resonates with you, I hope it brings some clarity. If you feel connected to this reading, you're welcome to subscribe to the channel and join this beautiful community so you never miss a future post. Turning on notifications helps with that.